So Davido just dropped a new single titled Be There Still from his upcoming album 5, and today we'll be breaking down this amazing beat in FL Studio. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video. I'll surely get back to you ASAP. In terms of this amazing beat, the link to download it will be in the video description. You can download it and make bangers with it. I'm going to start with the intro right here. So for the intro, what we have are the drums. So the drums, these are the drums. And majority of the drums I'm using for this beat is from the Gen Z Faji drum kit and the Jamboree drum loop pack. So this is what the drums sound like together. Then we have this vocal sample right here. Then we have this synth that played in the beginning of the song. Now for the synth, I tried as much as possible to get the exact sound that they use in the original beat. I laid out different synth sounds. Synth majorly are from Serum, and that's what it sounds like. Then I layered it to this one. Then I layered this one as well. And finally this one too. Then I layered the sub bass, and this is what the sub bass is playing. And then we have this bass. So that's like an 808 bass, and for that I'm using Flex. I'm using the 808 Synth Destroyed from the mobile tuned 808 bass in Flex. I sent it to the mixer where I just have my limiter on it for some sidechain to the kick. Then I have my EQ to cut out the lows and the highs. That's what I did for that sound. This other vocal that I played in the intro, and this is what it sounds like. So it's like an amapiano vocal, and that's what it did. I just sent it to the mixer. I just have some reverb on it, and basically that's what I did. Then for the row, I sampled it from the original song, and this is what it sounds like. So now let me play the second session. So for this session, what they did was just add this chord progression right here. And that sound, I'm using 3 different sounds. The first one is from Poison. It's the warm E piano from Poison. Then I layered another sound from Xenology. It is the FM E Piano 2, EP2 from Xenology. If you go to the E Piano session, you get it there. And then I layered another sound from Lounge Lizard, which is the broken under the custom electric piano in Lounge Lizard. Then I layered it to the sub bass to play the bass note of the sound. It is the sub bass 2 from Citrus, just to add some low end to the progression. And I sent the 3 sounds to the same mixer boss, and I just have my stereo chipper to make it wider cross, but I never eventually use it. Then my EQ just cut out the lows of that sound. And let's move to the next part, which is this right here. So for this part, the drums are playing. Everything is playing from the drums. Then they added this bass line right here. This is what it sounds like. Now for that bass line, I'm using 2 bass. The first one is from Citrus. It is the DG. If you go to the presets, if you go to the bass, you see DG right there. And I sent it to the mixer where I just have some effect on it. I have my Blood Overdrive chorus. I reduced the mix to 18%, and I have my EQ to cut out the lows and the highs. Then I layered it with the sub bass I showed you earlier from Citrus, which is sub bass 2 from Citrus. Then we have this particular sound again. The chords playing, but they are playing something different, and this is what they are playing. Then we have this sound as well. It's like a muted guitar, and this is what it's playing. It's the muted Strat from Flex, just simple effect on it. I just have my stereo shaper to make it wider, magic dice for some delay, and blood overdrive, and my EQ to cut out the lows of the sound and a bit of the highs as well. Then they have this row right here. Now let's move to the next session. So for this session, they added some new things. For example, the log drums is playing right here. And for that log drum, I'm using Fruity DS10, and I sent to the mixer where I just have wave shaper, just distorted it a little, then I EQ'd it out with the parametric EQ2, just remove some low end there. That's what I did. Then we have the snares playing. Then we have this guitar playing. Now in the original is a live guitar that they used, but I had to make do with what I had. And for that sound, I sent to the mixer. I just have my soft clipper on it, then I have my stereo shaper to make it wider. There's an analogy effect. I'm using the chorus. Do you know 106 chorus? And a reverb with the Vala vintage verb. I reduced the mix to 15%. Then my EQ cut out the load of the sound. That's what I did there. Now let's move to the next session, which is this right here. Now for this session, I just brought back this muted guitar I showed you earlier. So that's what they did for that sound. Now in the next session, which is this right here. For this session, they brought back the lead I played in the intro part of the beat, and the log drums are playing. Every other thing is playing. The snares, everything I showed you earlier or previously is playing in this session. But they added this flute right here. And I'm using this sample right here, and I sent to the mixer. So for the next session, it's just a brief part. You just have this playing. For this session, you just have the chords I showed you earlier playing and the bass line. Then I added this guitar layer to it, and this is what it sounds like. And that sound is from vinyl guitar. This is the lo-fi 12 string from vinyl guitar. Sent to the mixer right here. I just have my stereo shaper to make it wider. Then I might blood overdrive, distortion, and the EQ to cut out the lows of the sound. And the log drum in this part was kind of different. And what they did was to filter out the high end of the log drum. So if I play this, what it sounds like. So how they did that was just to go to the log drum mixer chain. I just went there and I just EQ'd out the highs of the log drum just to make it more muffled and not to be prominent in that particular session of the beat. That's what they did there for this session. No drums, every other thing is just there, the vocal. I can't really say they added anything else in the old beats. Then for the outro, this is what it sounds like. So it's just every other thing I showed you, the lead sound from the intro, the bass, the snares. Let me play everything from the beginning. I always say if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video. Should I get back to you ASAP? Link to download the stems of this beat will be in the video description. You can download it for yourself and make bangers with it.